Mix 107.9, 80s, 90s now. It's Friday, 8:45, and we talk movies with the Mix Flick Chick every Friday, because that's when the new movies come out. Well, actually, we're going to talk about a movie, Kelly Gingery, good morning.
Good morning, Mark.
That opened Wednesday, but
yes, it did.
A lot of people probably going to check it out this weekend, and
yes.
it's This Is It.
This Is It,
Michael
baby.
Jackson, and you saw the, we hooked up with the Strand in Delaware, and they threw like a big midnight showing party.
Yeah.
And, so, all right, well.
There were midnight screenings all over the country
Yeah.
on Tuesday night, technically Wednesday morning, 12:01.
Right.
It is awesome. I mean, you do not have to be a Michael Jackson fan to appreciate this, I believe.
I'm going to chime in because usually Kelly's here to go to the movies because I don't get to, and I actually saw this too, and I agree.
Oh, good.
I loved it.
I
loved it. Yeah.
You know, you and I are from the generation, I guess.
remember Jackson 5.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, I grew up with Michael Jackson.
Yes, you did. And then 1982, Thriller, still the best-selling album of all time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other than the Eagles' greatest hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that? Oh, is that in
edges
competition with
yeah,
it?
Just the DJ nerd in me has to chime in there and say
Honey,
that.
I love it. No, please.
But yeah,
I'm
Thriller,
movie trivia, you're music trivia.
Okay,
we make a good team.
Thriller's the #1 selling studio album.
Yes. Okay. There you go. I mean, the music. Well. So you saw it too. I loved just the glimpse into the man that we have never seen, because you know this footage was never ever supposed to be seen.
Right.
This was for his personal archive.
Yeah.
This rehearsal footage of the concert that they were preparing to give, and I loved the part when he was in the studio session with the keyboard guy.
Yeah.
It was just like a slight tempo change. He wanted it. You know, and he wasn't diva-like.
Same. And here, I mean, you know, growing up with the Jackson 5 and watching Michael Jackson, and then the last 20 or so years when it was kind of like, okay, he's odd.
He's
You
creepy.
know,
right.
But this did make you think, this guy was on his game.
Yes.
He had his hand on every little detail as he was putting the show together.
Yes, he did.
And it was really going to be a stunning show. It's too bad that it didn't happen.
That's what I kept thinking. As I'm watching this, and it's close to 2 hours. It's about 1:50. Okay, so you're in there, but the music is awesome, and he's dancing like he did. He sounds awesome. He's he was a little thin. I thought he did look thin, but he never seemed sickly or out of touch.
Right.
And how about the section with the Jackson 5?
Yeah.
When they were going to do a montage, a little tribute, and singing, you know.
My two favorite one of my two favorite songs was "I'll Be There" when they sang "I'll Be There," and then his backup crew and his dancers were all putting their hands in the air. And then my other favorite was "The Way You Make Me Feel," because they had done like a real sultry.
Different.
Yeah.
Yeah, different. So it's neat to see because how the music is different.
Right.
And you know, hey, Sony paid $60 million for this footage because, like I said, it wasn't. And they're going to make it back in spades, baby. I really think it's going to be big. It already made, the first day, $20 million.
Oh, no kidding? Wow.
Worldwide, $20 million.
Right.
So, I mean...
Yeah, go check it out. If it's don't let the, like, concert film or documentary aspect of it. He's jaw-dropping, totally amazing to watch.
And such a glimpse of different than you're used to.
Right. You get to watch him interact and conceptualize these ideas as he puts the show together. And it'll make the hairs on your arm and the back of your neck stand up.
It did. It did.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is it. Check it out this weekend. Thanks, Kelly.
You're welcome.
We podcast the Mix Flick Chicks movie reviews online at mymix1079.com, and we will talk to you again Tuesday morning on New DVD Day.
Yes.
8:48, the new Mix 107.9, 80s, 90s now. Yeah, I really liked it.
And how about when he was singing, kind of, not a cappella isn't the right word, but Man in the Mirror? He just sang.
Yeah.
And it was so intimate, kind of, and I thought, oh, I never once in that whole 2 hours thought about him as the weird person.
Same here.
It took you away from that.
Right.
Like, I you know, of walking in his PJs into the courtroom, you know, all that video footage that they always showed. I never once. I was watching it, seeing the old Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Seeing, you know, and it was so cool. That's what I loved about it, because I never thought about the guy that had all the problems and all the stuff and the jokes and everything. I just thought about this guy that, you know, life he had and craziness when he was probably growing up or whatever, but just, he was brilliant, you know, and look at this and that music. Every song.
Yeah.
Every song is so cool.
Yeah.
And I love that, The Way You Make Me Feel. I love that song.
That was really cool. Yeah, and I was never bored, you know, and usually by about the hour and a half mark, I'll start to be like, okay, I wonder how much time, but I was, every song that would come out, I'd be like, oh, I can't wait to see what they do.
And how about the filmed stuff they did?
Yeah.
Like that thing where they superimposed Humphrey Bogart and those old for the Smooth Criminal. And then they redid some of the Thriller stuff, you know, and did that. And
one
then,
thing where they had all the marching people and you just make it go to infinity.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I mean, that was, and I loved seeing him. Yeah, when they go, Michael's here, and but he was never diva-like or anything.
No,
you know, he was in the mix, kind of watching.
Yeah.
And I loved how Kenny Ortega would interact with him. You know,
right.
the director. Okay, wait, do you want to go through it now? No, just wait. Don't get on that yet. And he wanted to get on that thing.
Safety, please.
Yeah, he's like, please, we don't want Michael to get hurt.